synthetic roof in 2026 can range anywhere, anywhere from 2 times to maybe even 4 times as much as your standard architectural asphalt roof. There's so many different factors that are going to go into that, but typically anywhere between 2 and 4 times the price, which does seem like a lot, but you are going to get a 50-year warranty versus like a 25 or 30-year warranty. There's just a lot more components that go into having a synthetic roof. Usually those are going to go on a little bit higher end homes. Generally they're steeper homes with a lot more facets and stuff on them, and a lot more valleys and dormers and just different things, protrusions on there. There's just a lot more components on that style of a roof if you're going to put that on there. Some of the additional components that go into a synthetic roofing system that would drive up the price, compared to like an asphalt system. If you do like a Brava system, you're going to have to put batten strips down, so that's a lot of extra wood nailers. There's a lot more they're a lot more labor intensive. Every single row has to be chalk lined and perfectly straight. They're hand, screwed in by hand, and each slate tile, for that matter, has got to be fastened in by hand and interlocked. So they're just a lot slower. You can't just cut them with a regular, hook blade knife like you would an asphalt shingle. They got to be cut with a skill saw or snips or something like that. So it's just a lot more time consuming. Just a lot more detail. There's extra flashing components to all your pipe flashings, your hip and ridge, counter flashings, things of that nature. There's a lot more pieces and components that go into those to drive up those costs. Compared to an asphalt roofing system, your synthetic roofing systems are going to be a lot better. Not only just aesthetically pleasing, but wind ratings are going to be just a lot higher. They're fastened down with actual screws, and then they all interlock, so they're not just relying on any sealant. Hail impacts, they're literally almost like a plastic, so they can take some really big abuse as far as hail goes. So hail and wind are going to be the main ones, and then just of course your aesthetics, and you're going to get a 50-year warranty from a synthetic roofing system compared to a 25 or 30 year out of an asphalt system.